So, hi dear Aquarius, very very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Aquarius singles for the rest of the month of Feb 2026. Please keep in mind this is a journal reading; it might or might not resonate. For personal reading, healing sessions, check out the description box. For tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono master class 2 links are given below. So let's start. The overall energy for Aquarius people for the rest of this month regarding their love and relationship area. We have the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. You guys are giving me this energy from quite a long time now, Aquarius. You guys are trying to avoid or ignore a painful energy that you're still experiencing from inside, and you guys are trying your best to play it cool, to be in this mature and grounded kind of energy of okay, shit happens, life goes on, we move on, but you are trying to ignore something. You are not taking the accountability of your pain. You're not healing it properly. You're avoiding it, you're ignoring it, you're giving it the name of okay, this was supposed to happen like this only, I can't change it. All I can do is I can just keep myself busy in doing certain things in my life so that I'm not going to think about this pain, so that I don't have to deal with this pain. And you are feeling like crap from inside because of this avoidance part. Even if you're aware from time to time, you are like shoving it down. You're like, nope, I'm not dealing with this shit. No, no, no. Maybe 10 years after this, but not right now. Who knows? Okay, let's see what are your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond for this month. We have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Swords and the Empress. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Aquarius, there is a very, very good energy and healing energy around you. There is someone around you, a very healing energy. It can be actually a friend, it can be actually somebody that you are talking to, connected to. Maybe this is somebody that you are working with. There is no card of working with anyone. I am intuitively telling you guys. There is a very healing and nurturing kind of energy around you, and both of you have a very beautiful potential to take things forward and make it into something like long term, something that's going to be there for you for maybe the rest of your life. The Empress like represents growth and expansion. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment. Somebody around you is helping you a lot in releasing the painful energies that you guys are still dealing with, or somebody is triggering the healing portion of your life, and that somebody is actually there for long term. If you guys are going to acknowledge it, if you guys are going to respect it, there are good chances of you and someone having a very good bond, sharing a very beautiful life together and having a lot of growth and expansion. This person might not be somebody who is going to say I love you and I am going to be there for you for the rest of your life. Person might be someone who is very loving, nurturing, caring kind of energy, and they have this energy of giving to you, to other people actually, but to you they are like very healing energy, very beautiful energy, and there are good chances of growth and expansion. Wow. Doesn't seem like it's going to be romantic at first. It's going to be just somebody trying to heal you or help you, and slowly but surely it has the potential to grow into something really meaningful and deep. Awesome. Let's see the guidance, like let's see the card from the romance angels for this. It's time to disconnect from the world. This person is going to help you to somehow disconnect from the world, at the same time keeping things very friendly, very loving and nurturing. Or it can be the vice versa also, actually, that you are going to help somebody who is in need of healing, somebody who is disconnected from the world, and them and you are going to bond on that level of healing, and then things are going to move forward. This is very tricky energy. Let me know if it happens in the comment section by the end of this month. Don't forget to do that if it happens. Let's see what we have. If you are still stuck on some particular person or situation from your past, what we have for that person or that energy. We have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. You are dealing with a very shitty past. Very shitty, very conflicted, very chaotic. It's like fighting with yourself continuously. Other people involved in the situation, and this situation is weighing you down like crazy, and you're super, super, super disappointed and super unhappy about it. Okay. I think this past person is gone. They are gone, but they are in your energy field. And whenever you're thinking about this particular person or situation from your past, it's making you feel like your heart is sinking. You're drowning in bad emotions, or you're drowning in something very painful. I don't know to. Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck again. You're feeling like shit from inside, and you're trying to show yourself as the king of the world or the queen of the world, because what should I say? In Hindi, it's like jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai. In English, it's like if you're not going to look confident, if you're not going to look good enough, people are going to take you as somebody who is uh, coward or something. Yeah. And actually, you are trying to show this courage and this strength to your ex, to somebody that you're still connected to, but that connection is quite painful. Uh, don't do shitty things, honey. Let's see what we have. The romance angels for this particular person or energy. You are lovable. Yeah, because of this particular person or situation, you might take yourself as somebody that is not deserving love. You're not lovable. You're never going to find the one for yourself. You're never going to find the love of your life because of this experience, or because of multiple experiences, but this one hit harder than rock, like the last one that you are trying to leave behind. Physically you left it behind, but emotionally you are still there, and because of that you might feel you never deserve love, you're not lovable, you have some issues and this and that and blah blah blah. That's nonsense that your mind is feeding you, and you're listening to your mind. That's bad. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, honey. Aquarius. We have the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck is a King of Cups. You guys have to keep moving forward at any cost. That is for sure. But if you're going to hold on to this energy so tightly, I have to move on, 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 and you don't know where you're going, you're not going anywhere until unless you are going to be clear in your head about the direction that you have to follow and that you have to walk on. You're never going to reach anywhere, honey. Only the stubbornness of, oh, I have to keep moving forward, my life is shit, I have to keep moving forward, my life is shit, I have to do whatever it takes from my side to look good, to make others feel like, okay, I'm the king of the world or the queen of the world. What about the shit that you're feeling from inside? What about the confusion, the crossroads kind of energies, the up in the air kind of energy that you guys are feeling from inside? What about that? Let's talk about that. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. All you need is emotionally safe and secure energies, so that you are going to feel content and peaceful again in your life. It's an inside job. There's like, it's never, never, never about the other person. It's always about you and your own feelings for yourself, your self-worth and your love for yourself, right? So instead of being stubborn in this energy of, I am going to move forward in my life even if it is directionless, try to come back to yourself and start with self love, self care, self healing, and try to find a direction and a path to follow. That's actually going to help you in the real world. That is the real deal, not like roaming around like snakes and not finding the path. I don't know if snakes like roam around like that. It just came out of my mind, but you got it right. It was a metaphor. Let's see, my love, what's the last message for you guys? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Simple. If you are not going to heal yourself, if you're not going to feel that you deserve love and you are lovable, you're always going to attract that kind of one-sided kind of relationship, kind of deals, unrequited love, where either you are loving too much or somebody's loving you too much, but you're not able to receive it or give it back to them. So this shit needs to be sorted before you are going to move forward and claim that you are going to have a romantic relationship, or before putting in the effort, time and energy into something meaningful, you guys have to deal with this shit before moving forward. Okay, my love. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.